Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than Kaspa itself. So let's waste no more time and get right in today's topic. So looking across the board as we are obviously going into Wednesday morning, we are seeing a little bit of a pullback once again for the broader market due to the fact that Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor pullback, which of course is going to impact the broader market. But if you're specifically looking at Kaspa, Kaspa is doing something quite interesting that is again worthwhile noting. I know a lot of people in the Kaspa community are already getting super excited right now, but I still think we need to kind of hold our excitement just for a little bit more before we kind of get a little bit more confirmation. But as of now, it is obviously down about 1.7%, obviously due to this market momentum. Price closed sitting at 13.26 cents, also down about 0.6% in Bitcoin comparative, market cap at about 3.3 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume actually increasing at $64.1 million, which is quite interesting to note. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at the Bitcoin dominance, the dominance obviously went down yesterday. We spoke about that at 58.26%, but since then it's picking up traction, as you can see. And again, shouldn't really be a big surprise factor for any one of us because Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor pullback, which of course is going to play out for the dominance. When Bitcoin sees a little bit of downside, usually you do tend to see dominance picking up. So again, pretty much still on the verge of breaking towards a new yearly high. So in terms of getting excited right now, as I've stated, in terms of an altcoin season excitement, we still need to wait a little bit more. Going into Bitcoin, as you can see, Bitcoin did make its way back down to none other than $66,544 a few hours ago. We spoke about this target just literally in the yesterday's update. I stated that if you're not able to hang around above the 67K, this is a realistic price target that we should be aiming out for, and that is exactly where we saw the price of Bitcoin being retested. And I've stated this in the SUI update as well, if you did end up watching that. But some people just watch specific updates, which of course is if there's Kaspa community that only want to watch Kaspa updates, they only watch Kaspa updates, so you might not know what I discussed in the SUI one. So basically, I mentioned quite specifically in the SUI update about the importance of the US elections, which are coming up, which is increasing uncertainty. And we're already starting to see the effects of that playing out. As we are getting closer and closer and closer to the US election, I think uncertainty is only going to increase. And that could be a chance for the whales to boom, shake out the weak hand. So again, we need to be prepared for that. Obviously, what we want is not to happen, that specific thing not to happen, but we need to be mentally prepared for that. Speaking about that, if you're looking at Kaspa, on the other hand, Kaspa is showing some amazing strength. Yes, you've heard that correct. Just a few hours ago, guys, yep, you've heard that correct. Kaspa was sitting at 13.8 cents. And, this is pretty much for the first time since October 14th, so it's been quite some days. So, we're definitely seeing some sort of, momentum shift, which is, again, really worthwhile noting and should not be ignored. Credit is due where it is deserved. And that is again where some credit should be given towards Kaspa. Again, I've been quite clear on the price of Kaspa being in the lag over the course of the last 2 months, but this has shown a little bit of a relief within the price. But with that said, it still needs to get back to the levels like the 14 cents, break out of that key resistance, start retesting the likes of the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. It's simple as that, not rocket science. The 78.6 is a very, very important level for the price of Kaspa, in my opinion. And I think if the price of Kaspa is within that range, again, that is a very, very key resistance. If the price of Kaspa is in that range, I think we could actually push into the 61.8 quite fast. So this is why I believe it's very important for the price of Kaspa to get into this blue zone. And as of now, so far, obviously, it's making the right moves. It's holding better than the broader market right now. And again, easiest way to look at that is just looking at the last 24 hours. Kaspa is actually down 2%, but there's a lot of coins that are down more than 2%. So again, shows us it is holding better than the broader market as of now, and that's where the credit is due. But nonetheless, we cannot ignore the importance of the 78.6, and then of course onwards. We did see other layer one, which was Aptos, starting to gain a little bit of attraction. So a lot of people in the community are talking about, are we about to see a layer one and layer two mania really starting to play out? Possibly. But I think that does not happen at a full fledged until we do see a new all-time high for Bitcoin. Dominance falls down, and that profit flows back into alts, and we do see alts having that rally that a lot of people are anticipating. But obviously, the landscape of crypto is shifting due to the fact that institutions are coming in. Big money's coming into the big boys such as Bitcoin and ETH. But I do believe there is going to be a demand for other digital assets, and I think these layer ones that are here to battle it out to become the next likes of Ethereum and Solana to really compete with Solana, I think are going to be the ones that are attractive investment, skeptical investments, and obviously more people being I'm sorry, just thinking what is going to be happening with some of these coins. Are they going to take over the likes of Sol? And that's where the excitement comes into play. But let me know down below what you guys think. So far, so good. I love each and every one of you guys from the Kaspa community. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.